Top 15 shocking facts about McDonald's. Ranging from its histories, recipes, all the way to its business methods, there are some unbelievable details about McDonald's that you may find just plain appalling. These are the facts McDonald's like to keep hidden behind closed doors. Here's the countdown for the most disturbing facts that will leave you with a whole new perspective on the world's most popular fast food chain. Let's begin, shall we?
We are currently giving away an iPhone 7 Plus and 30 Google Play cards and 30 iTunes cards. Now, if you want to be entered into this giveaway, make sure you subscribe right now, leave a like on this video, and comment down below your favorite part of the video. If you are not subscribed, guys, you cannot be entered, so press that subscribe button right now and smash a like on this video. Also, guys, make sure you turn on notifications right now, that little bell next to the subscribe button. If you do, you will be entered into our giveaway, and it will give you a huge chance of winning.
Number 15. Toy distribution. If you thought that Toys R Us distributes the most toys in the world, then you are dead wrong. In fact, since McDonald's stores began the distribution of Happy Meals for kids in June 1979, McDonald's has successfully swept up the title of #1 toy distributor from various leading toy retailers. 20% of the sales go to Happy Meals, which have a trademark tradition of including a free toy with the meal. Every year it is reported that McDonald's hands out about 1.5 million toys. The Happy Meals themselves represent around $3 billion in yearly sales for the McDonald's franchise, and that number alone is even more than the total sales revenues of Wendy's and Burger King. Number 14. 100 different cows. With the knowledge of the ongoing success of McDonald's, it's not a surprise at all to learn that the beef that you are chewing on is from various different cattle. But if you think it's only a mixture of like 3 or 4 cattle, then you're miscalculating the ever-evolving ability of McDonald's. In the United Kingdom, all the beef in the burgers comes from a little more than 16,000 British and Irish farms. After the delivery of 4 quarters and ham, McDonald's will mix up beef from different batches by blending all of them together. It is possible for the mincemeat to have more than 100 different cows inside it because of the proportion needed. Number 13. Pink slime. Let's just say you love eating meat, and that you really don't care about how many cows are placed into your gorgeous burger. I mean, think of it, 100 cows, man, you just eat a lot of meat right there, am I right? Well, now imagine if the meat in your McDonald's burger is not the fresh beef you expect. Instead, it is pink slime, or shall we call it an easier name to take in, lean and finely textured beef. Pink slime is the processed lean meat trimmings, and it's used as a filler to cut down the amount of fat found in the ground beef, which may carry dangerous germs. McDonald's has admitted that the company uses this low-grade beef in the patty. Number 12. New restaurant openings. McDonald's is super famous. Like, super famous. We can't tell you enough how accomplished this company is in legit numbers and size. It has approximately 36,900 stores around the world, and almost every 4 hours there is one new McDonald's restaurant opening up somewhere in the world. Even statistics experts are astonished by the booming business of McDonald's. Just don't be too surprised though. Remember this too, the behemoth of a restaurant chain sells more than 75 burgers in 1 second. It serves around 9 million pounds of fries across the globe in one day and has sold over a total of 4 trillion fries since 1948. Also, McDonald's is known to sell over 1 billion cups of coffee each year and specifically sells 500 million cups a day in the United States. Number 11. Hired employees. McDonald's has a total of 1.9 million employees worldwide. This amount is more people than the total population of Luxembourg and Latvia combined. The company has made up to number 4 on the world's biggest employer list, even more so since the total number of employees can build a nation on its own. More shockingly, McDonald's racks in about 1 million workers in the United States every year. When you walk on any random street, every 1 in 8 person has either worked or is currently working at McDonald's. Some American and Canadian stars have also worked at McDonald's at one time before they were famous, including Sharon Stone, Shania Twain, Jay Leno, Rachel McAdams, and Pink. Number 10. Inhumane animal treatment. McDonald's has been criticized for years about its violent practices towards the animals. Recently, many undercover investigations into the slaughterhouse of McDonald's have shown the atrocious cruelty to the animals. The chickens were dumped out of their transport carrier cages and hung in metal shackles, upside down. This practice can lead to deadly bruising, hemorrhaging, and broken bones. The birds were also beaten to a pulp, forced into tanks of boiling hot water while alive, and were also stabbed to death. The animals clearly go through extreme suffering. As a world-leading company, McDonald's is still hesitant to ask its wholesalers to drop these terrible practices. Number 9. Addiction. Statistics reveal that McDonald's items can cause a cocaine-like need for more. It's deeply connected to the amount of sugar existing in the food and how addicting that amount can be. Almost all products on the McDonald's menu include sugar. The fruit smoothies, for instance, have more sugar than a Coca-Cola. Sugar and carbohydrates stimulates the same region of the mind that cocaine does. Besides, when you eat high-calorie food products at McDonald's, it will overload the pleasure centers in the brain in the same exact fashion that cocaine does. Once the pleasure centers crash, however, the brain will want more junk food. Number 8. Questionable vegetarian options.
So this is a vegetarian approved. There's no meat on this cheeseburger. So this is very low calories, very low fat, very healthy for you. Okay, so this is the
If you are a vegan or a vegetarian, you may have a difficult time trying to find a reasonable meal at McDonald's. And the vegetarian statements by the company also tend to be hit or miss. In 2001, for example, McDonald's was sued for boiling their french fries in broth with beef in it, even though they claim they only use vegetable oil. After a year, McDonald's claimed its failure for not revealing the use of flavoring in its fries and hand over $10 million to Hindu, vegetarian, and other groups. You would think or hope that at least the hash browns are vegan friendly, but please remember that in some McDonald's stores, milk is used while preparing the hash browns. Number 7. The Filet-O-Fish versus the Hula Burger. Filet-O-Fish was debuted to the world in order to attract Roman Catholics, who have a popular tradition of not eating meat on Friday, otherwise known as Lent. Currently, the fish fillet is one of the most purchased items on the menu, especially from the vegetarian customers. However, you never know, the Filet-O-Fish was almost replaced by a terrible sounding burger. When McDonald's decided that it would have its first meatless burger, a war broke out between Filet-O-Fish and the Hula Burger. The Hula Burger was a cold bun with a grilled pineapple and cheese inside of it. Fortunately, Filet-O-Fish was an obvious winner as depicted in its immediate popularity and sales, and it was eventually added to the permanent menu. Number 6. The healthy foods are far from healthy. Customers are starting to care more and more about their health these days, and they tend to want to have food with organic ingredients. McDonald's noticed this trend popping up and came out with different kinds of health foods. And ironically, these foods are even more harmful for you than the greasy fries and hamburgers. The McWrap, which is known as a healthy menu choice at McDonald's, contains 1,130 milligrams of salt. This is the amount that is more than half the amount that is recommended for an adult in one day. So next time I would just go with a single dollar burger instead of a McWrap or something like that. Number 5. McDonald's University. Yes, McDonald's has its own college called Hamburger University. That isn't a joke that people are talking about, this is an actual thing. The school was founded in 1961 and it has 8 campuses across the globe, including Tokyo, London, Sydney, and Shanghai. You may be under the impression that the usual curriculum includes classes on how to fry fries and flip burgers. As fun as exciting as that may sound, you're actually completely wrong. The curriculum actually mostly focuses on leadership development and management. There are around 16 full-time college professors in each campus, and the classes can be taught in 28 different languages. This university is definitely no laughing matter. Number 4. Multiple ingredients in the fries. When thinking about how you usually cook fries at home, consider this. You're used to only using potatoes, salt, and canola oil. These 3 essentials should be really all you need to make some delicious fries. Well, the cooks at McDonald's would laugh at such a tiny little list of ingredients. McDonald's uses 12 more ingredients besides the 3 ingredients in a regular recipe for french fries. One of these ingredients is the controversial natural beef flavor, which is known to replace beef oil, and just for your entertainment, here are the other 11 ingredients. Soybean oil, hydrogenated soybean oil, hydrolyzed wheat, hydrolyzed milk, citric acid, dimethylpolysacchine, that word, put it up on the screen, I can't pronounce it, dextrose, corn oil, sodium acid pyrrose phosphate. And the very last ingredient is tertiary butyryltraquinine, or TBHQ. That's a lot of chemicals for one french fry. Number 3. McDonald's banned in multiple countries. Get ready for the most shocking fact for all those die-hard McDonald's out there. This fast food chain does not always find it as simply as expected to set up a store anywhere it wants to. The reasons behind this fact are interesting to take in, at least. When McDonald's tried to stretch to Bermuda back in 1999, the local government refused its entry because it could easily cheapen the culture of Bermuda. In Ghana, the reason a little more bamboozling. Politics is the main cause of not letting McDonald's into North Korea and Zimbabwe. And on top of all this, McDonald's is also banned in countries such as Iceland, Yemen, Macedonia, Bolivia, and even Iran. Number 2. More earnings in rent than food. So many consumers believe that the epic food selection is the reason behind McDonald's gigantic success in the fast food industry. However, believe it or not, as its former CFO Harry J. Sonborn claimed, McDonald's was technically not even in the business of food, but it was actually in the business of the real estate market. McDonald's Corporation is the leading owner of retail property in the whole world, and the profit from collected rent is much bigger than what they receive from the food that is sold in the stores. According to recorded data, nearly 85% of McDonald's was represented by franchise-run locations. In these scenarios, McDonald's buys these properties and then leaves them to its franchises. Number 1. Original owners were forced out. The very first McDonald's ever was built in 1940 by Dick and Mac McDonald. These two were also known in San Bernardino, California as the McDonald brothers. The two siblings had been successful in the sales of burgers in 1953, and they were notably noticed by Ray Kroc, who was a milkshake machine salesman at that time. Kroc saw a promising opportunity in the idea, and he decided to partner up with the McDonald brothers, known primarily as a franchising agent. In 1961, Kroc cut the brothers out of the percentage deal because he felt they were losing their ambition working with him. After that, Kroc became the official owner of McDonald's Corporation, and the McDonald brothers were pretty much forced out of the business, as well as the McDonald's company history. For a brand trying to sell happiness and harmony, McDonald's definitely does a great job of hiding this part from its history. And man, Ray Kroc just sounds like a jerk. Well, that's our video for today. Have you heard about any of these facts before? Are there any other facts that did make this list? Well, let us know in the comment section below, and make sure to subscribe and like the videos to see more videos like this. Thanks for watching.